Welcome to my reflection. On today's episode, we shall be talking about the right of a woman, the duty of a man, the truth about love. Let me ask you something before we even begin. Think about the last time you felt truly seen in your relationship, truly heard, truly valued, not for what you did, not for what you provided, not for how you looked, but for who you are. Just you, imperfect, raw you. Can you remember that moment? Because if you can't, if you're sitting there right now and struggling to find it, then this is exactly where you need to be. And I need you to stay with me because what I'm about to say might be the most honest thing you've heard about love in a long time. We live in a world that has forgotten what a relationship is supposed to feel like. We've turned love into a transaction, a checklist, a performance. Men performing strength they don't always feel. Women performing patience they have long since run out of. Both of them lying in the same bed at night, feeling completely alone, and neither one knowing how to say it out loud. We need to stop. We need to go back to the beginning, back to what love actually demands of us. Because love, real love, it's not soft. It's not a feeling you fall into and flow through. Real love is a decision. It is a practice. It is a daily act of courage. And it asks something different, something specific from both the woman and the man. Let's start with the woman. Because for too long, her needs have been treated as inconveniences. Her voice dismissed as emotion. Her pain reframed as weakness. Done, and I'm not done. I'm done with it. The woman in a relationship has the right to be safe, not just physically, emotionally. She has the right to express fear without being told she's overreacting. The right to express pain without being made to feel like a burden. She has the right to be soft in a world that has forced her to be hard. And she should never have to earn that safety by making herself smaller. A woman has the right to be chosen every single day, not just on the wedding day when the flowers are fresh and the vows feel easy, but on that Tuesday when she's tired and nothing about her feels romantic. She deserves a partner who looks at her on that Tuesday and say you're beautiful. A woman has the right to grow. She is not a supporting character in someone else's story. She has dreams that existed before the relationship and dreams that were born inside it. A healthy relationship does not shrink a woman. It gives her room to become more of herself, not less. And any man who feels threatened by the growth of his partner needs to ask himself a hard question. Am I loving her or am I just controlling her? A woman has the right to be respected in public, in private, in disagreement, in silence. Respect is not something a woman earns through obedience. It is something she's owed simply because she's a human. And the moment a man forgets that, the moment he speaks to her with contempt, dismisses her in front of others, or treats her love like it's something, he's doing her a favor by accepting that relationship has begun to die. Now let's talk about man, because men are not let off the hook here, not even close. We live in a culture that has told men that strength means silence, that real men don't struggle, that asking for help is weakness and showing emotion is embarrassing. And this is lie. This devastating, destructive lie has left a generation of men emotionally unavailable to the people who love them most. A man's duty in a relationship begins with honesty. Honesty about who he is, what he fears, what he needs, where he is failing, not the performed confidence, not the mask, the truth. Because a woman cannot love a mask, she can only love the man behind it, and she deserves the chance to do that. A man's duty is to lead, but to understand what leading actually means. It does not mean controlling. It does not mean overpowering. Leading in a relationship means being the first one to say sorry when you're wrong. It means being the one who holds the vision of the relationship, steady when everything falls apart and everything feels uncertain. It means walking into hard conversation instead of away from them. And real leader in love is not the loudest voice in the room. He is the most present. A man's duty is to protect, but again understand the word. Protection is not possession. You do not protect a woman by locking her away from the world. You protect her by making sure that when she is with you, she never has to be afraid. That your presence is safety, not a source of anxiety. That she can bring her full, messy, complicated self to you and know she will not be punished for it. A man's duty is to invest, not just financially through providing matters, and should never be dismissed, but to invest emotionally, to show up when it's inconvenient, to remember the small things, to notice when she is struggling before she has to say it, to be the kind of partner that makes her feel less alone in the world, not more. And perhaps most importantly, a man's duty is to keep choosing growth, to refuse to stay the same man he was at the beginning of the relationship, and to expect her to stay satisfied, to read, to listen, to learn, to evolve. Because the greatest gift a man can give to a woman he loves is the constant effort to become worthy of her. Now here's where both truth meets. A lasting marriage, a real one, not just a legal contract, but a living, breathing, striving partnership, is built on one foundation, above everything else, mutual dignity. When both people feel dignified, when both feel seen, valued, and safe, everything else becomes possible. Conflict becomes a conversation instead of a war. Differences become depth instead of division. The hard session becomes something you walk through together instead of something that tears you apart. But dignity cannot be one-sided. A woman cannot pour dignity into a man who refuses to return it. A man cannot carry a relationship alone while his partner withholds respect. This is not about keeping scores. It is about both people showing up with the same commitment on the same team, fighting for the relationship instead of in it. Talk to each other and not at each other. Not past each other, to each other with honesty, with patience, with a willingness not to be uncomfortable. Forgive, not because what happened didn't matter, but because what you're building together matter more. Choose each other again and again, even when the choice is hard, especially when the choice is hard. I want to leave you with this. The most powerful thing in the world is when you return home and someone is waiting for you with the arms wide open who loves you. But it requires truth, it requires courage, it requires both of you deciding every single day that this person, this imperfect, complicated, wonderful person is worthy. So let me ask you again, are you showing up the way they deserve? And are you asking for what you deserve? Because if you both do, and it starts right now with that conversation. Thank you for listening. And please do not forget to share this with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to like and leave a comment.